Here we go. It's time to eat it. We're going to eat what Allan brought. Allan, the food dude, is in the house. We were starting to worry about you. Maybe we thought you got stuck in traffic on Sam Cooper this morning. Allan?
No, I was hanging out down on Poplar, traffic.
Okay, that traffic. All right, so let's get into it. Let's dive right in.
All right, let's go. Well, we've been a little bit on the sweet side lately, so I figured it's time for some regular food.
It's some sort of boat again.
Well, you know I love serving things in stuff.
It's warm.
Oh, yeah.
It's yellow.
Yeah.
It's gooey.
It is wonderful.
It is, well, Allan says wonderful. You know, I like the fact that there's melted cheese on here.
Mm-hmm. Got four kinds of Italian cheese working for you there, Ditch.
Oh, mamma mia.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess the yellow part of it is a yellow pepper.
Yellow bell pepper. You know, thank you, our local growers or whoever had bell peppers the size of my head.
Your local pepper
But
growers.
they were so beautiful. It was like, we got to do a stuffed bell pepper.
You know,
man, this is good.
Yeah.
I've never had a pepper like this because I think when you grow up, at least down here in the South, your mom always makes the stuffed peppers, the green peppers with the ground beef, like a little meatloaf. I've never, ever thought about, like, chicken.
So,
well, this is
or whatever meat you got here.
You're on it. All right, dude, that stuff cost way extra.
Yeah.
That's all I got to tell you. Now, you're looking at one of my favorite dishes in the whole world, really stupidly simple. It's just chicken and rice.
Yeah.
But your rice this time, I decided to slip one in on Ditch because this is actually mushroom rice with a little pasta. But you'll notice there are no rubbery mushroom pieces.
And why is it?
Because we use a little mushroom powder.
Oh.
So you get all that wonderful flavor. So if you've got a picky eater,
I'm not going to hallucinate after I eat this, all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ain't nobody selling this stuff to the kids on the corner.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those things, people like Ditch. A lot of people are very texture sensitive. And, certain textures just turn people off. And if you use a prepackaged mushroom, we all know they're kind of rubbery.
Mm-hmm.
However, you kind of sneak down to the health food aisle. They've got the same mushroom in a powdered form. So you get all that great flavor without the texture.
And the yellow pepper adds some crunch to it, which is what I like.
It did. I was sitting there thinking that this morning. I was going, I'm going to nuke this up, get it just good. It's perfectly hot, but not enough to take the crunch out of the bell pepper.
Man, that's good. Allan, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
While we're eating this really good food, what recipe... what recipe requires, what is it?
We had a story today about people smuggling some stuff in what is it,
from
Jersey?
China.
Yeah. So we had some goose intestines, some rattlesnakes, some
duck blood.
Duck blood. I Googled the recipe because it's supposed to be going to some restaurants or something, and I couldn't find anything. I didn't know if it was a stew or what you might throw in there. I'm sure I know people eat rattlesnake. I know that.
Well, all right. Generally, rattlesnake is cleaned, battered, and fried, much like you do a chicken tender. And to be honest, it's usually served with ranch dressing.
Really? Yeah, anything's better than ranch.
As far as intestines go, intestines are generally your wrap
the casing on a hot
for
dog.
different kinds of sausages and that type of thing. They're also part of tripe. So if you go to different ethnic restaurants, they'll serve some type of heavily spiced tripe.
What about
as far as the blood goes,
the sauce.
Blood can always be either. Jeff, you've been paying attention.
Yeah.
Can either be part of a sauce, or it is a sausage filling, or it can be even a part of what our lovely friends across the pond like to call a black pudding.
Oh, well, good day, man.
A baked blood.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they got popped because they put on the outside of the package for the customs statement that it was pet grooming supplies.
No,
the U.S. Customs said, I'm going to look at this. Exactly what is this? And they opened it up, and on the top of it was frozen rattlesnakes. The below layer was all the intestines, and then below that was bags of duck blood.
Well, yeah, that's
and they said
food.
they were going to restaurants in California.
Yeah, that's food. Yeah, they're serving that. Yep.
Yuck.
So,
That's all I got to say.
I'm not going to say yuck to the ingredients. I'm going to
Did
say getting it here was not good.
I just want to point out, let's remember what he just said, because the minute Allan walks in with black pudding, I'm going to say no.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
The thing is, you don't know, you know, if you really got technical about the different ingredients, you know, a big piece of your hamburger is liquid protein that congeals.
Oh yeah, I like my red meat rare, so I've had blood.
So don't push it aside before you get there. But chances I'm gonna cook something that expensive for you guys, let's face it, it's a little low on the totem pole.
But the blood Jeff's talking about, that is also with, you know, a fat that adds flavor and all the other stuff. Duck blood for just to mix in to make some pudding or something. Hell
or
no.
Daffy and Donald.
All right, where can they find this, Allan?
Well, they can pop over to thecookingtodayshow.com and enjoy some beautiful fresh bell pepper.
We're going to put some pictures of this up as well at newstalk989.com later today. Allan, the food dude. Thanks, sir.
Man, thank you.